into shock and have become unconscious or something.
Yeah.
And there's people who have said that they've looked up, like, over, like, say they're in a hospital bed. There's people who have said that they've looked down at their body and stuff.
Oh,
and
that's
there's
weird.
like, but then again, there's a lot of things that happen that you can't explain, you know?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I was just wondering,
Yeah, a lot of things you can't explain.
because people are like, oh, we're going to explain it, and then, like, I never actually
Yeah,
hear
like-
the actual reason.
Like, the real reason why people have cancer, like, you know, there's some things you can't explain.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I necessarily believe that, you know, you can, like, if you look down at your own body, like, I don't know if that would be considered that you're halfway between heaven or,
Yeah.
but, like, I've just heard that on medical shows and stuff, but, you know, things happen, and there are instances where people have been, you know, miraculously healed of something,
Yeah.
so, things happen, yep.
So, does he control that when bad things happen, or is that just letting the
Um,
way of life go or something?
Yeah, I'm sure he has some part in it.
So there's, like, a reason?
You know, maybe it just doesn't have to be a reason. You know, some people say, I know some people when they're thinking about death or if they're dying, they'll be like, well, I guess it's my time to go.
Yeah.
So maybe it's just like, yeah.
What about the bad people that live for, like, they just don't ever die? I mean, they eventually die, because everyone dies, but they, like, live really long. Like, like, I don't know, it's like a terrorist, like,
Yeah. Well, some people,
is that, like, why does that happen? Like, shouldn't
well,
they be put, like, should be punished or something?
well, yeah, they should be punished,
But not until, like, they die?
oh, no, that you can be punished when you're dead or alive, I guess, yeah. I don't know, I just think some people God will just determine, I don't know if he determines when it's your time to go, but
Yeah.
I guess if I had to, like, say a phrase about this topic, it's, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go, so.
Is that a religious phrase?
No.
I didn't think so.
It's just something I came up with, so that would be my answer.
So is that your
personally.
outlook, like, on death? Like, if it's, or do you, like, worry about dying? Or, like, and where you
No, not really. I mean, I'm a happy, I'd say I'm a happy person, you know.
That's good. It's good to be happy.
There's nothing that, like, I'm upset about or anything.
Where do you think you would go?
I don't know, I feel like all humans will go to purgatory. Like, I don't know if anyone goes directly to heaven.
Unless they're, like, high priest or something. Like, very, very pious.
Well, we don't really know how that stuff works, because
You should know when you're dead.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Is it God who's like, you go here, you go there?
I don't. Yeah. God would be the mediator. Like, I guess. Yeah.
And so, in hell, is there a devil, like, devil? Or is he, like, just a normal, like, type of God type of thing?
Well, there are dark entities and stuff in the world. Like, each diocese in the United States, I know for a fact, has their own exorcist. Like, they're actually,
Is that an evil thing?
No, an exorcist is it's a priest or an individual who drives out, like, evil demons or dark entities.
Oh, okay, so those are the things that are in the people?
Yeah, but people have been possessed by, whether, I don't know if you would call it the devil or
a demon or
some
something.
force, but there's, like, documented, like, evidence and stuff.
They get rid of it with, have they gotten rid of it, or do they, like, from a
I
certain...
hope, I'm sure they have.
Because I've only seen the movies, so...
Yeah, and then I know Jesus in the Bible drove out demons, but no, they're, like, real, though. Like,
Yeah.
like, and I'm sure, I don't know if it's the devil or dark entities.
Mm-hmm.
Well, from a Catholic viewpoint, it's the devil, but there are dark forces within the world.
Well, this is something I learned about in religion class, and I just want to know your view about Satanism. What do you think of Satanism? Like, what is your opinion on Because they're kind of like anti-God when they say God is dead. Wow, that is a really strong reaction.
Okay. In regards to Satanism, well, I mean, personally, I don't think it's a good thing. But who am I to judge what people do?
Mhm.
Um,
What do you think will happen to them
um,
when they get judged? Will they go to heaven as a punishment because they really like the devil?
I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. I guess you would have to ask God that, or yeah.
I was wondering because they were a lot different than I thought. Some of them were really weird, but most of them were just like, I want to do everything. Just say the opposite. Like, it was just anti-God, it seemed like. But they weren't like horrible. Well, except they said do whatever you want. So maybe that's not always a good thing. Is that the signal?
No, I'm
Okay.
stretching.
Okay. Yeah, you can move. I've been moving, so. What did I... Oh, that was all the history ones. Let's just say, based off Catholic, the Jewish people don't have a heaven and hell. So anyone like them, like if they just don't believe that there's a heaven and hell, where do they go? Do they just go to purgatory until they figure it out?
Aren't you Jewish?
By heritage, I don't know anything about it.
Do you know what happens? Well, what's your belief when Jews die?
I don't know.
Is there one, or is it just...
I bet there is, but I just know there is no heaven and no hell.
I mean, where do you go then?
I don't know. Or, how about someone like that just doesn't believe in heaven and hell then? Where do they go?
Where do they go?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think they go to purgatory.
They don't go to hell?
You see, the thing is about heaven, hell, and purgatory is we only know about it because people have spoken about it.
Okay.
But there's no, like you can't, like I could put my finger on the ground and say, this is the ground. Or,
Yeah.
this is the ground of the United States. Like, you can't, do that with heaven or
So it's
hell
just
or purgatory. So there's just a lot of, unanswered questions about that. Things that can't be explained.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're condemned to hell just because they aren't Catholic or Christian. Unless they're bad, I guess.
I don't think they would be. I don't know. I would like to personally think that everyone at least goes to purgatory.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm going to believe.
Okay.
They either go to purgatory or heaven.
Oh, that's a good outlook.
When they die. So that's what I'm just going to believe, yeah.
Gotcha. And in Buddhism and Hinduism, they believe in reincarnation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you have any...
Honestly, I think that's kind of a cool idea to have.
It is very positive. Kind of not, but at the same time it is, I guess.
I think it'd be kind of cool if I was reborn as, an eagle or something.
I want to be a dog.
I don't know if... for reincarnation, I don't know if... Do you become another human?
I don't know. I think you just become, I don't think you have to become a human, but I learned that, why they're getting reincarnated is because they are, still sinful.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then eventually when you stop being reincarnated, that's, kind of like the heaven, I guess.
Oh, okay. I don't, it's been a while since I've taken, world history or anything, so...
But do you believe that reincarnation could, or is real? Or valid? Not real, I guess, but...
Well, you could say you're reincarnated to purgatory or something.
Yeah.
So I guess in a way, it's got... I'm not sure. You see, there's a lot of things you can't explain.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure they don't teach you Hinduism and Buddhism and church in a Christian church.
I mean, I don't personally believe in it, but I mean, who knows? Maybe God will change things. It'll just be like, you know what? I'm gonna have you guys be reincarnated from now on. So I don't know.
Well, okay, this is actually not even on topic about that, but I just thought of it. Is there going to be another Son of God ever? Or is Jesus just it?
Well...
I heard Muhammad's a prophet.
Yeah, and it's... Well...
I don't know is that a Catholic belief?
Well, in the Bible it says, Judgment Day will come. So I don't know if that means like Jesus or God are gonna.
Oh, like the end of days, like the apocalypse thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily the Well,
Is that the end?
well,
Do you know that that's
I like the term Judgment Day.
Judgment Day?
Better than apocalypse, because
Okay.
people associate apocalypse with like some like evil stuff.
Like zombies?
Yeah.
Are
Like-
zombies real in Catholic? That's a totally random question.
No.
That's just a made up thing.
No. So well, supposedly zombies like. Because there's like there's a fungus or there's some type of plant that when it dies it's like alive still.
Mhm. So it's a zombie plant?
Kinda, and then
Zombie fungus?
well, there was like a study on it, like there could like zombies could be a real thing, but they're just not. They're just
Yeah.
that's
That'd be creepy.
that's the thing, you know. A lot of things can't be explained, but there's like science. There's a little bit of science involved,
Mm-hmm.
and I think there's if like someone wanted to, there's a way you could like genetically make a zombie. You could probably do that, honestly, with the technology we have today.
Yeah, I guess. Avatar.
I don't think anyone should, but
Yeah.
you probably could.
So, for Judgment Day, like, what do you think is what happens that day? Is it like the dinosaurs, or like an asteroid
I
comes?
think. I'd say God just decides what to do with you.
Will it be scary?
I don't know. I'm not really sure what I would think of it,
Yeah.
honestly.
Do you know when it could be? Do they have like a?
Oh, I mean, some people thought it was December 21st of 2012, but I don't think anything happened that day. I remember that day specifically, actually.
I do too. My friend's birthday was the day after. He's like, "Oh my god, if the world ends, I'm gonna be so pissed."
Yeah.
But
I remember like looking out the window. It was like it was our last day. We had a final my junior year, and I remember like looking out the window into the parking lot of my high school. That's like all I remember from that day.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to my friend, but yeah.
No.
I don't remember anything else from that day.
So do you think like it will come in during our lifetime, or just?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Couldn't tell you.
Because it's hard to believe people who say it's coming because they're kind of crazy usually and they're wrong. But it could be, you never know. What happens after Judgment Day though? Like, will there just be a whole new race of animals or something?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think it...
Dinosaurs, point two.
I don't think Catholics... Well, it depends on what denomination you're in.
Your denomination, then.
Well, I'm just your typical Roman Catholic.
Yeah.
I'm not... Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think is going to happen now?
Oh...
Like, who will...
I think God will just decide whether...
What?
God will just decide your fate or what you're going to be doing for however long.
So God was there during the dinosaurs and the Ice Age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Sure.
I guess there were people during the Ice Age, so... But
Yeah.
maybe he caters to everyone. Is that true? Does he, like, cater to all animals and all...
Yeah.
Okay. And would you ever study a different religion? Like, just, like, start doing a different religion? Or not necessarily just start doing, I guess. Just study one a lot. Or
study? You mean study or...
Study, I meant...
be?
Not be, I meant study.
Yeah, I've studied, like, Buddhism and stuff before.
Yeah, and have you ever gone to a service? A Buddhist service?
No. I haven't done anything like that, but I've read about, like, Buddhists and Muslims and stuff like that.
Would you ever do it? Go to a service?
I don't think I'd participate in it, but maybe just to see what it's like.
Just to be an observer?
Yeah.
Just wondering. Have you ever... What about, like, a Jewish synagogue or mosque?
Walked by them, but I haven't been inside them.
Would you ever do it? Would you, like... Or you just be an observer still with that one?
I mean... I don't know if I have a reason to really walk into one.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I wouldn't have anything against it. So.
Okay. Does the Buddha, Siddhartha, does he play a role at all in Catholic? Or he's a person, I know.
Yeah.
But, like,
Start with
is he in...
Dharma.
Yeah, is he in the Catholic religion at all, or
No,